Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Success Coaching for a Better World. We're doing things a little different today. Normally we do a video and we do some written newsletter. Today we're going to try something different for you. Today there's no written letter. Today it's all here on this video. So I hope you're watching and I hope you're going to get excited. If you need us, there's the website. Everything's out there. The new book. By the time you read this, the new book will be on its way to being published. So check that out. But today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, right? Sales. And we're going to talk about sales in a little different way. Today we're going to talk about sales is about asking questions. It's not about talking and talking and talking. Like so many of us think that selling, the key to success in selling is talking. Well, guess what? It's not. The key to success in selling is being able to ask the question, open the ears, and listen to the answer. And then taking whatever appropriate action you need to. So many of us want to talk ourselves right out of the deal. So that's what I want to concentrate on today, because I think it's so important. You know, and we forget to ask questions, because the first thing I want to talk about is sales is about asking questions. Do you know the average 6-year-old asks about 400 to 700 questions a day? Wow. And you wonder, what about this? What about that? How about that? How about that? That's fantastic. You know what the average business person asks? Or the average person, over 25 or 30? Less than 30 questions a day. No wonder kids get so smart and beat us all the time, right? So it's about asking questions. It's about being prepared. It's about going into a sales call, open up to get the client or prospect to talk. It's not about you talking. How many times have we said, oh, that person would make a great salesperson. He talks all the time. Wrong. If you can get over the shyness, some of you people who can't talk that well, you will be amazed at how well you do at sales, because if you know how to ask a question and listen, bam, you're going to close a deal. Number 2 is, it's about asking for business. How many times do we go into the sales call, we make a great presentation, we get everything rolling the way it should, and we don't ask, well, what is it we don't ask? We don't ask for the business. We don't ask. We assume the client's going to give us the business, and sometimes, and many times, you have to ask. Well, now Zig Ziglar, who I'm a big fan of, has a great book, has a bunch of great books, but the book I was reading the other day just talks about closes, about all the different closes they have, way you can ask the question, well, are we going to do business together? I'm telling you right now, many of you out there who are not getting the business that you want or the business you think you should have, how many of you, I bet it's because you just plain don't say, well, are we going to do business together or aren't we? You'd rather pull somebody on for a long time than to get to know. We're afraid. I don't want to get to know. I'd rather have a maybe. I had a guy call me this morning trying to sell me something, and I think he was happy that I just said no rather than, well, let me think about it or send me this. How many times do we do that? How many times do we have it done to us? Just say, I'm not interested. Just ask. And finally, of course, what is it we don't ask for once we close the deal or once we've been doing business with customers for a long time? We don't ask for referrals. I'm doing business. I've sold you. You're my customer. You love me. We have a great relationship. Why wouldn't I ask you for business? And I know some of my customers are going to call me on this. And that's okay. Call me on it, because I want you to call me on it. And say, Manny, you don't ask me. I got plenty of referrals for you. I'll call you tomorrow. Don't worry about it. The point is, we don't ask for referrals. Why is it? There's a lot of great techniques. In fact, I'm probably going to do a video just on the techniques of how to ask referrals for referrals, because the easiest way is, here's 3 companies I'm trying to get into, Joe. Can you help me? Here's 3 companies in your building. Do you know anybody there? Now, there's a lot more techniques, but the point is, ask for referrals. So as you move forward from today, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't watched our videos in the past, check out some more. This is what we do. We teach. Sales is about asking questions. Shut up, ask the question, and ask another one, and another one. I want you to move to the sales process being 75% of the prospect talking and 25% of you. Ask for the business. Do not end the meeting without getting some kind of closure. I would rather do 10 sales calls today and get 10 no's and 1 closed deal than 10 maybes or 11 maybes. Maybe we're going to do business. I hate that word. And finally, get those referrals. The best way to get more business is to ask the people that you're already doing business with. This is Coach Manny. I'm excited. I want you to go out this week. I want you to crack some new business. I want you to get a copy of our new book, Failure Creates Success. It's out on the website. Thank you. Have a great week and go out there and close some business. Thank you.